Hey there, study fans. It's Camus, and I am back with another chess beauty. It's been a while since we did this. Life gets in the way. As you can imagine, it's difficult to raise a family of four on the proceeds from doing free chess videos. At the end of Chess Beauty 82, this being 83, you are left with this position. And if you haven't seen it before, this would be a good time to give it a shot and see if you can work out the winning ideas. It's white to play and win. Okay, I'm assuming that you've looked at it. White to play and win would seem like a tall order, since it seems like black is poised to win himself here. In the initial position, he's threatening h takes g3, followed by a quick mate, or at least nothing else, massive material loss from white. The white doesn't seem to have very many options in this, and in a way this kind of leads us to at least the key move, if not the winning idea. Some of you have already figured out that the only move to be considered really is h8 equals queen check, since it's the only check available in the position. Okay, now this checks the black king, also attacks the black queen, so black has no choice in this position. Black must take. So what is the point of this move? Well, become clear, perhaps a little clearer after our next move. I think this is probably the difficult move to find. It's bishop to e5. It's the only move that wins. And here again the queen is threatened. And really, the queen must take. So you like queen to h7, bishop to c4, bishop to c5, rook to g8 check. Queen takes g8, more or less forced. F takes g8 queen, king to e7, f6, king to d7, bishop to b5 check. So obviously the queen cannot take there. So after bishop to e5, queen to h6 is another try to hang on to the queen. Rook to g8, king to f7, bishop to c4 once again, queen to e6, bishop takes e6 with a shorter mate. And the only other move worth looking at is queen to h5, rook to g8 check once again, king takes f7, bishop to c4 mate. So these all lead to related mates, each one move shorter than the other. So obvious to see that the queen must take the bishop to have any chance at all. The queen takes bishop. And now these next moves aren't that difficult to find. Rook to g8 check. King takes f7, only move. Bishop to c4. And the king only has one square here. King to f6. And now you might begin to grasp the point of the study, and also why the queen was lured to e5. Because the next move is rook to g6. And again, the king only has one square. King takes f5. Bishop to d3. King to f4. Now, you will note that it is possible to play queen to e4 here. This is losing, but we'll come back to it. But it detracts from the main theme of our study, so we're going to continue the escalator of doom. Rook to g4 check. King takes f3. And finally, bishop to e2 check. Very nice study. And okay, let's go back and look at that line. The queen to e4 move is a little bit of a spoiler. So after bishop to d3 check, queen to e4 is possible. Bishop takes e4, king to f4, rook to g4, king to e5, king to e2, and then whether he goes h3 or b3. If he goes h3, for instance, king takes e3, h2, f4 check, and the bishop is eyeing the queening square, and this just wins. Or going back after king to e2, black can try b3, but again, the bishop is eyeing the queening square. And that's all she wrote. So this was a study by Korolkov. It was actually misspelled in Chernev's book. It turns out there's a lot of misspellings in Chernev's book. He spells it Korlikov. This is from 1930. And Korolkov was a Soviet chess composer, international grandmaster of compositions. Since 1926, he published more than 300 studies and 230 compositions of non-orthodox genres. More than 350 were marked with distinctions, including 70 first prizes. He's famous for a study that he published in 1958 called Excelsior, in which white wins only by making 6 consecutive captures by a pawn. He was the winner of the individual correspondence Russian championships in 1929 and 1948. I should have mentioned he was born in 1907 and lived for Soviet chess composers quite a long time, till 1987. He composed the study that we just looked at when he was 23 years old. So it's a pretty good effort for a 23-year-old. Okay, so we're looking ahead to Chess Beauty 84. This is white to play and draw. You can see he's got a severe material disadvantage here, but a draw is actually possible. So good luck with that, and we'll see you in the next Chess Beauty. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.